This extended yin yoga practice is designed to soften into slow movements and deep stretches to nourish your body and release tension in every muscle. It gives you the time to focus on each asana, creating a meditative state in your mind. We want to intentionally slow down to simply be, breathe, and get deep into every part of our bodies. Yin yoga targets connective tissues, including ligaments, fascia, and tendons, and gives you a refreshing feeling in the end of practice. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to never miss a class again. And when you are ready, roll out your mat and see you soon. Welcome on your mat. Let's start this practice laying down on our back. Keep your legs bent and take one grounding breath. Lift your legs up, hug your knees in, decompressing the hips. If you want, put one foot on top of the other. Rock from side to side and give your lower spine a gentle massage. Take another full deep breath in and full breath out. Relax the cheekbones and your jaw. And now change the position of your feet with the other one on top and stay here for a few more breaths. Consciously distancing yourself from the past and from any to-dos that need to be done. Become more and more present with every breath you take. Slowly release your knees and grab your big toes with the thumb, index and middle finger for a happy baby pose. Gently pull your knees towards your armpits and again rock from side to side if you want. When you consciously slow down and deepen your breath, you are letting your body know that it's okay to trust this present moment. Your muscles will release and you will be able to sink deeper in every asana we will practice today. If it feels good for you, then feel free to extend and bend your legs. Make this practice yours. If you are flexible enough, you can also extend both legs and stay here for another breath. And then carefully release your feet and extend your left leg. Bend your right leg and hug your right knee in. Continue to breathe deeply. I won't constantly say something during practice because I want you to enjoy the stillness. We are used to be constantly busy so that we have forgotten what it feels like to quiet the mind and find a state of complete relaxation. And then very slowly extend your right leg out as much as you can. Hold the back of your knee, your calf or your ankle and feel the stretch in your hamstrings. If your muscles feel stiff, then bend and straighten your leg in a slow movement to carefully warm up the hamstrings. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Now hold it here with me and be very gentle to yourself. Don't push too much too fast, but give yourself the time that you need to get into this posture. Yin yoga is all about slowing down, becoming conscious and connecting your mind with your body. Close your eyes if you didn't already. Hold. Stay here with me until you hear a sound that tells you that the time for this exercise is over and we are moving on to the next one. Slowly let go of your right leg and lay it down softly next to your left. Bend your left leg and hug your knee in. Hold for a few breaths here. Carefully extend your leg as much as you can and grab the back of your knee, your calf, or your ankle again. Slowly bend and straighten your leg to warm up the hamstrings. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. And inhale, extend. Now hold it here. If you want to intensify the stretch, then pull your leg closer towards your chest. Find your posture to hold and breathe deeply. Relax the shoulders and be gentle to yourself. There is no pressure here to be better than anyone. It's just you and your practice. In situations like this, where the mind isn't permanently fed with information, it starts to wonder. Maybe it's a good feeling because you can finally calm down and flow with your thoughts. Or maybe it's an unusual feeling and you try to escape the situation. If you feel resistance here, then try to stay, to hold on and sit through. With time, you will see it will become easier and easier. Slowly bend your leg with your next exhale and lay it down softly. Turn around so that you are laying on your belly. Place your forearms on your mat. Shoulders are above your elbows for Sphinx Pose. Try to keep a long neck and let your shoulders sink down. Inhale and exhale deeply into your chest. And if you want, then let's do some head rolls together. Take the movements you need here. Roll to one side and to the other side. Keep your eyes closed and continue to breathe deeply. Enjoy the stillness. Let every thought that emerges passing by with compassion. Remind these inner thoughts that they are valuable and that when you have taken the time to calm the mind, you'll be back for them. Slowly release and push back into your child's pose. Extend your arms forward, put your forehead on the mat and your upper body on your thighs. Sink deep into your child's pose for a moment. Now lift your chest up again into a tabletop pose for our next yin posture. Extend your left leg out, put your foot down on the floor, and then very slowly sit back as much as you can into a child's pose variation. Make sure that you can hold this posture, so if it doesn't feel good for you, stay lifted with the upper body. Let your breath expand and dive deep into this hip opening asana. Extend your arms. Let your forehead become heavy on the mat. Slowly release and lift your chest up again. Keep your leg extended and lift your left arm up. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right and lay your left shoulder down on your mat. Extend your right arm forward and slowly sit back again. This is a further variation from our last asana. Hold and relax in this posture. Sink into the stillness. Allow it to embrace you like a soft blanket of comfort. Very softly let go of this posture and lift your left arm up one more time. Inhale, exhale, change sides. Put your left knee back on your mat and extend your right leg out. Let's start with our first variation. Carefully sit back and stay here with me. Release any tension you might be holding on. Every time when you feel resistance in your body or your mind, then take a deep, conscious breath and focus again on this present moment. Slowly release and lift your chest up. Inhale, lift your right arm up and twist to the left. Lay your right shoulder down on the mat. Sit back again and let's hold it here. Try to find back into stillness, a space where you feel safe and relaxed. You don't want to rush through the exercises, but we want to slow down to give the body enough time to feel into the stretch. We want to slow down the whole system so that you can refill yourself and have the energy for everything you have to do today or this week. Slowly let go of this posture and lift your right arm up again one more time. Inhale, exhale, put your right hand and your knee back on the mat. And let's continue with our next asana. Your left leg comes forward next to your left arm for lizard lunge, Uttan Pristhasana. For a more gentle hip stretch, you can shift your back knee forward closer towards the center of your mat. For a more intense stretch, shift your back leg away from you and sink deep into the hips. Even if you are already flexible enough to sink deeper into this posture, I invite you to take your time and to start easy. We will hold this yin posture for a while, so it's important not to ask too much from your body too soon. Focus on your breath. Again, stay present. And when you feel the muscles releasing, then you can try to open your left leg to the side. If you feel ready, then you can sink down on your forearms if you want, and rest your forehead on your hands for support. Now let's hold this posture for a few very long and deep breaths. We want to stay here for 1 to 2 minutes. If you need a quick break, then get out of this posture for a moment and then come in again. The main thing is that you don't give up. We are nearly done, so keep going and stay here with me. Very carefully detach from this posture and lift your chest up if you were on your forearms. Slowly extend your front leg backwards for our half split posture. Don't hyperextend your leg, we just want to give our leg a quick relief. If you want, you can sink deeper forward if this feels good for you, and take a few liberating breaths. And slowly release, bend your front leg and let's change sides. Bring your right leg forward into lizard lunge, and again let's start easy here. Give your body and mind time to release. If you feel ready, then you can tilt your right leg to the side. And for a deeper stretch, then again you can put your forearms on the mat and your forehead on your hands. Feel the muscles letting go. Sink mindfully deep into the posture, into the feeling you get by staying present and feeling the stretch in a conscious way. Often in life, we feel like we have to rush through every experience because we are afraid to miss something. We are always catching the next highlight and the next and the next, rushing through life, watering down our experiences. This gives us the illusion that we are getting more out of life, but in reality, we are just skimming the surface. Yin Yoga can help you to increase your awareness for your present moment so that you can dive in deeper and get the full experience out of it. Keep going, focus on your breath. Carefully release and lift your chest up. And then very slowly extend your front leg again for a half split. And let's give our right leg a quick relief. If you want, you can fold forward to get deeper into the stretch. And take one deep breath here. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And then bring your right leg back into tabletop pose. And let's stretch our upper body now. Walk forward with your hands and let your chest sink deep between your arms towards the mat. Rest your forehead down for puppy pose, Anahatasana, and stay here if this is enough. Otherwise, you can put your chin on your mat to sink even deeper between your arms. Let your heart melting down to the floor. Connecting with the earth, breathe deeply into the chest. Surrender in this posture and let go of every tension you may feel. Inhale and exhale deeply into the lungs. Stay here with me for a few more breaths and sink even deeper into this asana. Take another deep breath. And then slowly push back into child's pose while you exhale. Let's neutralize the spine in this child's pose. Take another breath. And with the next exhale, lift your chest up and sit down on your mat. Open your legs in a straddle as wide as you can for Konasana, our middle split pose. Sit upright and make sure that your knees are pointing upwards towards the sky. And now let's integrate a side stretch here. Put your left forearm or your left fingertips on the mat and lean to the left. Extend your right arm to the side and try to keep your chest lifted. Don't sink too deep down too fast, sacrificing the correct alignment here. So stay lifted if it feels better for you. Find a point where you can hold this posture and breathe deeply. Close your eyes and enjoy the stretch. Slowly release. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, lean to the right now. Extend your left side and put your right forearm or fingertips down on your mat. You don't have to lean to the side as deep as I do. This is your practice and your body. Remember to be kind to yourself. Be patient. Hold and breathe. And then slowly release. Lift your arms up again. Exhale, fold forward as much as you can. If you want, you can put your forearms down and your forehead on your hands. And keep your knees pointing upwards. Continue to focus on your breath. And then carefully release and lift your chest up. Bend your legs and bring the soles of your feet together for butterfly pose, Konasana. Sit upright, and if you want, grab your toes with both hands. And again, try to calm down the mind, inviting mindfulness and tranquility in, grounding yourself with every exhale. Feel the earth supporting you, holding you, and sink even deeper in this posture. If you want, you can fold forward if it feels good for you. Let's hold it here for a few more breaths. Calm down the mind. Feel the stretch into the hips. And find stillness in yourself. A quiet space. A safe space. Slowly release and slowly lift up. Close your legs and shift them from side to side to give your hips a quick relief. And for our next asana, extend your legs forward. Bend your right leg to the side, your right heel is on your right glute, and take care of your knee here. If this doesn't feel good for you, then skip this exercise and do the next one. For our half hero pose, you can stay seated upright, but you can also sink down on your forearms. If you want a more intense stretch and a slight back bend, then lay down on your back. This is a very intense one, so feel free to stay upright. And then inhale and exhale deeply into the belly. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, the point between your eyebrows, and surrender again to this posture. Take another deep breath. And then slowly lift up. Get on your forearms first, and then back into seated. Extend your leg forward again and move your feet a little to increase the blood flow again. And now bend your left leg and find into your half hero pose on the other side. Of course, you can stay seated again, and I would recommend you to start here for a few breaths before you slowly sink down on your forearms or on your back if you want. Hold and breathe deeply into the belly again, and let go of every heaviness you may feel. Focus again on the present moment, on the stretch you are feeling right now. And carefully release and lift up on your forearms first, and then back into seated again. Extend your left leg forward and move your feet again. Now let's get into our last yin posture, our seated forward fold. Herefore you can stay seated upright, or you can hug your knees and fold over your legs, or grab your big toes with your thumb index and middle finger, or your feet from the outside if you want, and hold this posture here with me. This is our last exercise, which we want to hold for 1 to 2 minutes. And this posture can be a very tough one because the hamstrings aren't easy to stretch. So give your body enough time to get used to the stretch and don't push too much. Use this asana to bring your attention inward, and again continue to breathe deeply. If you need a quick break, you can always rest for a few breaths and then again come into it. And slowly release, lift your chest up and lay down on your back. Keep your legs bent, and let's do some quick stretches here before we come to an end. Lift your hips up and interlace your fingers behind your back for a shoulder bridge pose. Let's hold this asana for a few long breaths, but not as long as the other ones. Just a quick relief for our back. And then release. Lay your hips down. Keep your right leg bent and extend your left leg. Bring your right leg over to the left side for an easy twist and extend your arms to the side. Turn your head to the right and relax in this posture. Come back to center and change sides. Bend your left leg and extend your right one. Turn your head to the left and hold. Inhale and exhale deeply. Come back to center and now extend both legs and bring your arms next to the body. Let your palms facing up and close your eyes. We want to prepare for Shavasana, our last posture. Notice the sensation of the ground holding you. Surrender to the earth, becoming heavier and heavier. Melt into the sand. Feel into your body, starting with your feet, ankles, shins, and calves. Notice the sensation deep in your muscles and on the surface of your skin. Continue noticing the feeling in your legs as you move up to your knees and thighs. Let your breath flow through every corner of your body. Continue to notice the feeling in your hips and backside. Put your hands on your hips if you want. And simply notice the feelings without any need to change them. Try to relax. For a few moments, pay attention to your breathing. Notice how your belly rises and falls. Experience the sensation in your back and chest. And now notice the feeling in your hands, fingers and wrists, in your forearms, upper arms and shoulders. Pay attention to the feelings in your neck and throat. Notice the feeling in your head, relaxing the face. Enjoy this Shavasana as long as you like. Herefore, just stay in this asana even if this video has come to an end.